Okay.
Today's ride is on a Marin. It's the Rift Zone 1, and front triangle is a carbon bike, and this is actually the first time I'm ever riding a carbon mountain bike. But it's actually my brother's. I'm borrowing it today. I'm supposed to fix it, and you can't fix it and not take it on a test ride, so
here we are.
Let's take it on a test ride. I love the head tube badge. I don't know if you can see that. Love it. So should we talk about how this bike climbs? Does anyone even care how it climbs? Well, it's good. It's not bad. It's actually not that much different than my Norco, surprisingly. My Norco, oh my god, my Norco. My nuke proof. Oh man. My bike could hear. That's like me saying my ex to Ami or something. Or calling her my ex. Oh, that'd be bad. So the Rift Zone 1 is like the base model carbon version. So it's a trail bike, 130 millimeters up front, 125 in the rear. Aggressive geometry, but you don't get like the top end specs. So it's got a Marzocchi 2 bomber in the front. It's got SLX shifter and derailleur, Sunrace 12-speed cassette. Cranks, I don't remember. Race face, maybe? The dropper is a Fusion X, I forget what it is. It's only 107 millimeters of drop, and it sticks out so much. All right, so the trail I'm about to do is like my ideal trail for this bike. Kind of like what I think it's best suited for. The terrain that's relatively flat, kind of goes up and down. Good for just a small, short travel trail bike. Have some fun with it. We'll see how it goes. So my brother's a little heavier than me, and I should have done more to adjust the suspension, but it's all right. Taking it easy today anyways. It is riding pretty stiff, and the tires are kind of overinflated, but it should be okay. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, but definitely not as confident on this bike as I am on mine. Whoop, whoop. Come on, smooth as fast. Let's see how it does on technical climbs. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. Technical climbs, yes. Pretty good. Oh, my biggest complaint about this bike, the hub. Hub engagement is terrible. There's so much of a dead zone in the rear hub. It's terrible. So like, if there are two things to upgrade on this bike, one, definitely the hubs, and two, the dropper post. Definitely need a new dropper post, and the lever. This thing is garbage. There's Ami, waiting for me. Rattly. Let's see how she pops. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, I pulled up on the handlebars.
Yeah, that was really slick right there. It was really dry.
Wow, man. It's definitely a little different than my bike. Not as confident, but still a good time. That and like, the suspension's not set up for a weight, so it's running a little stiff. the bars feel pretty stiff. So they're same diameter as mine, but like they're just solid. There's no give on these handlebars. So less suspension than my bike, stiffer handlebars, and like the front end just feels really stiff. Woohoo! Drop it in. Hey everyone, so we're back home, and I just wanted to conclude this video by saying a few things. First of all, I don't get the opportunity to ride a lot of bikes. I'm 6'4", I ride an XL. I don't have a lot of tall friends, and bike shops normally don't have XL bikes to demo. They usually have like mediums and large. So this is the first time I really got a chance to ride a different bike other than mine on trail. So it's not really intended to be a full-on review. You know, I only had one ride on it, so I can't give a full conclusion, but this video was pretty much just giving my first impressions of the bike. Biggest complaint though, which you heard in the video, I complained that it was too stiff, but honestly, I was actually using all the travel. So that's the sag ring right there. So I almost got full travel on the front, and on the rear, I almost bottomed out. So I was using pretty much all of its travel. So that leads me to believe that it's just a stiff bike. I'm not sure if it has to do with the carbon frame or the handlebars, but it did feel pretty stiff in my opinion. Oh, also the Shimano 4-piston brakes that came with it are the MT420s, and I didn't know this, but they don't have the servo wave lever, so it just has a really big lever, which I think is intended for 2-finger braking instead of 1-finger braking. And so there's one point on trail where I kind of overshoot a turn because I'm coming in kind of hot, and I go to pull the brake and like nothing happens. So yeah, that's just something I need to get used to. I think if you were to have this bike, ride it, you'd definitely get used to it, but that's just something to consider. But overall, I think Marin did a pretty good job with this bike. I like it. Short travel, aggressive geometry, trail bike. And as always, thanks for watching everyone. See you next time.